this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Polly Reindeer. Today in my lovely world, we are... Polly, you can stop now. We can stop with the snow, it's fine. That's more than enough snowballs, Polly. I just spent the entire day in my lovely world as if it's actually snowing. Like, if I just never, looked up, I could just think that if I just have snowballs being constantly thrown at me. Anyway, yeah, today we're doing that magma game, the Magmatch mini game, which we built a whole lot of in the last episode. But today, we're doing all of the mechanical inner workings of the game, which is always my favorite part to do. So, right then, let's go and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. And then part of it, you can stand up and you can follow me. And before we go and start building the Magmatch minigame, we are going to go down to my love garden so I can let you all know who the person I am adding to the love garden today is going to be. And that person is... Oh, over here! is Monkey 2007 King, and that's because they did something really cool. So basically, if you remember my freeze minigame I built relatively recently, they made like a building block version of it, and then they made Duncan and Mittens as if they're playing it, and that is so cool to see someone doing like a 3D real life model of one of my actual minigames, and I thought it was really cool. So thank you so much, Monkey 2007 King, and welcome to my love garden. It's always nice when I'm adding someone to my love garden for like something that I've never seen before. So yeah, thank you so much for that, Monkey 2007 King. And it's also really fun to say your username. Right then, let's go. Let's drop Barnaby off at the doghouse, and then I'm gonna go and take Fluffy with me. Seeing as we're building pretty close to the town, seeing as the town basically is the Funland and the Funland is the town. Like there was like at some point a real obvious journey from me going from the town to the Funland, and now it's like, well, it's probably like, I don't know, like 10 blocks away or something, like from like the path, well, the back of the building in my, hi guys, the back of the buildings in my town to like the path of the Funland has to be nothing. But I am leaving a bit of a gap because I am eventually going to like fence off the Funland and have a proper entrance and stuff. The reason I've just not bothered doing that yet is because I don't know how big the Funland is going to end up, hi Fluffy, going to end up being. Like, I don't know how much I'm going to extend it, and I don't want to build like giant fences all the way around the outside, and then I'm like, okay, I want to build an enormous roller coaster, and then I just have no room to put it anywhere. I don't want that to happen. I don't know. Everywhere I look, there's just helpers. William, like, I'm right next to you. Why did we both choose this route? There's so many lovely paths I've built everywhere, and for some reason we both end up squeezing down these little alleyways between these buildings. But look at that, we have arrived perfectly at where we are going to be building to today's mini game. So right then, this is what we did in the last episode. I did... Hello! Here comes Fizzy riding a valiant steed. It looks like we're also going to be joined by Fizzy Elephant today. Well, I say being joined by. I don't know if he's going to be sticking around to actually help out building, but it looks like Fizzy is here as well. So yeah, this is what we did in the last episode. I built it all. Oh, ow, oh. I forgot about the magma. No, Fluffy, don't go in there. No, sit down, please. Thank you, Fluffy. Okay, so, I can't believe I ran in there and I was like, oh, why am I being hurt? I'm so silly. It's the whole point of the game is that you get hurt when on the floor. But yeah, we did this in the last episode. It was all a bit wonky. So I made the dimensions right. So these squares, if you're looking from here, should be 13 blocks along, and I can't remember which one was wonky, but I ended up moving walls, and it was a whole mess, but it's pretty much the same, but not wonky, and I've added in all the torches, and yeah, I think my magical kind of cave design is looking pretty nice, but we are not really building down here. Well, there's one thing that I need to add down here, so while I'm down here, I might as well go and add it here, and that is a lever. I need to add a lever up there, and this is going to be the thing that's going to be starting off all of the redstone. So we'll go back to that in a little bit. But first, let's go and start off building the top area up here, where, yeah, my helpers can kind of carry on with the rest of the building and keep extending the next level. So basically what we need to do is build up these walls here by an extra 3 blocks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 here, and then on top of here, there's going to be some more magma, basically just for decoration to keep with the same style. And then we're going to go into like the main main top bit of the actual roof. So I'm just going to put down some dirt for now to mark it. And then, yeah, this is the actual roof. So we got the fake current roof at the moment where Polly and William are standing, but this is going to be where the actual real roof is. And this is just going to follow the same design as the rest down there, and going to be like a giant square in the same shape. Actually, oh no, it needs to go out. Oh no, this is right. I think this is right. So yeah, this is where the walls are going to be, just like this here. So let me go and do a little bit of a start, and then I'm going to leave my helpers to continue building the rest of this, and not just the orange side, but the entire side all over here. And actually, one like little design flare, I guess I'm going to do as well, is yeah, these bits here, these are going to keep going up high, and they're going to go and like kind of poke slightly over like where the rest of the magma is going to be, just because I think it will look pretty cool. Like, I think that this game really, honestly, really accidentally ended up looking pretty cool. Like, not by me designing anything really good, just by the colors that it just happened to be and how cool magma looks and the way it glows. Like, this is like accidentally one of my cooler looking mini games, and so I'm just going to make the most of it and just add a few extra cool pieces around the place. So just like there, in these middle sections, we're going to do the same again. We're going to go up to this side here, then go up just a couple extra blocks like that, just so it kind of pokes up like that there. Then, of course, this section here is going to be filled in with all of the orange wool. And then this is going to be the exact same thing around the entire side, which means we're going to have a pretty enormous room, which is going to be where all of the redstone is going to need to go. And I realized I haven't explained how any of this is going to work, because the way the redstone is going to work is by grass. So basically, as I am sure you know, if you put down a dirt block next to a grass block, then the grass will eventually turn this dirt block into a grass block, which is pretty cool. The handy thing is if you poke or face an observer block looking at the dirt block, when that happens, and there's no way it's going to happen now because that'd be way too convenient, but basically when this block changes to a dirt block, that is going to set off a redstone signal. But of course, it happens at a random time, which is how we're going to be able to make all of my redstone random. So the way the game's going to work, in case you can't remember or you didn't see the last episode, basically you're going to be running around trying to grab a set of the same color armor, or at least as close as you can do, and then all of the armor is going to be dropping down from the sky above here. So I kind of told you a lie earlier, saying that there's only one thing I needed to do down here. I guess I could have done this from the top, but I want to make sure this is in the middle, because there's going to be a bunch of droppers that are going to be facing down from the top here. And then these are going to be like all randomly dropping down throughout of the game. And the way we're going to be making it all happen randomly is by doing it with this weird grass method where the observers are going to be detecting when the grass spreads. And I know you might be thinking that, well, grass is really, really slow. It's going to take ages. But remember, it's not like you're going to be waiting for one bit of grass to spread. Like, there's going to be loads and loads and loads of these, which means that you kind of have, I guess, loads of chances for it to spread, which means it won't take too long. Also, it means that the game is going to like speed up. So it's going to start off like relatively slow pace when you're waiting for the first few pieces of grass to spread. Then it's going to gradually go and get quicker and quicker and quicker, because the more grass that there is spread, the more grass that there is to spread onto the other dirt blocks, which means it will kind of start off pretty slow and they'll just be dropping down every now and then, and everyone's going to be charging them. And then leading up to probably closer to the end of the game, it's going to go pretty crazy. There's just going to be like armor falling down all over the place, which is hopefully going to make a fun finale to all of the different rounds. So right then, this is the first dropper, which is going to be in the middle of the area. So I need to do an observer block facing... Oh, wait, this observer block needs to be facing up, actually. So how can I do that? I guess if I do, because yeah, if I place it, it's going to place like facing into where I place it, which means I need to kind of put a dirt block above here, or just any block, I guess. And then I need to kind of look up. So I'm gonna have to go back down again, just so I can do this. And whoa, did it look like that, like that block was like floating or something? Then that looked really weird. But anyway, yeah. So this is the only one that needs to be like this. And no, this is wrong. Oh, what? I'm being so silly. I'm being so silly. The way I need. Oh no, I'm not being silly. I'm doing it right. Okay. I keep thinking for some reason that it needs to face the dropper, but it doesn't. It does need to face up like that. I'm gonna just leave a bit of a mess down there for now. I'll tidy that up a little bit later on. But yeah, that bit is going to be there like that. And then this is going to be actually where the dirt needs to stay. I'm going to leave that dirt there. And then there's going to be a circle of dirt around. Well, I guess is a square of dirt. This is Minecraft after all. We don't get many circles. Yeah, there's going to be a circle of dirt around the outside here. And then this is all of the dirt that's going to start off as dirt. And then we're going to have a bit of grass around the outside. And then we're going to use pistons, which are going to get pushed towards the middle, which is going to be what starts off the game. And that is what the lever that I pull is going to be basically doing. It's going to be pushing all of these forward. So let's go and grab these sticky pistons and we can put them all here like this, ready in position to go and push them forward. So this method, I think, is going to work really well. I mean, I've not really tested it yet, so who knows? But I think it's going to work really well. The big problem, and it's not that big of a problem, but the problem, I will be honest, the problem with the way that it works is that to reset it, you are going to have to kind of come upstairs and break away the dirt. It's only like, was it 9 bits of dirt we have here or something? And, well, I guess it's going to be a few more because it's on each side. So that is kind of the one inconvenience that there is. But considering that you can make it work completely randomly and it will take like a minute to reset it and each game will last a little while, I don't think it's that big of a problem. So what I've done here, obviously, we have the one observer which is under here, which is going to drop the middle one, and then all of these observers are going to be detecting when all of these dirt blocks go and get spread to. So yeah, then there's a little bit of room for these to go and get pushed forward to it. So what I need to do now is go and add in the rest of the droppers. So I might just kind of mark holes for where they go. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, and then there's going to be one there. And basically I need to do the same thing back. So I'm doing it from like the corner and then going back 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then there needs to be one here as well. And then from this corner, 1, 2, 3, then there needs to be one. Oh, magma, watch out for the magma. Everyone careful of the magma. Right, 1, 2, 3, then there needs to be one here. And then I need to do it from the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, there needs to be one here. And as you can see, we're basically making a circle. Well, I guess once again, a square, but you gotta know what I mean. We're making yeah, basically it is a circle of dispensers around the outside. And then there's gonna be one in the middle as well. So 1, 2, 3, this one should be here. And I think the last one that I need to add in is going to be here. And remember, we got to build this entire thing like 4 times. I'm not going to be doing it 4 times today. Don't panic about that. We'll be here all day otherwise. But I want to get at least this one hopefully working for now. So yeah, we need to have the droppers all pointing down, which means I should do it from underneath here. This is also going to give me an opportunity to break away this horrible stack of dirt that doesn't need to be here. But yeah, you can see this is where all of the dispensers are going to be. So let's go and place these down. And then these are going to be filled with like a completely random selection of armor, and that is the other part of the game that you need to reset. But the good thing about that is you don't need to go upstairs to reset it. Like the ceiling isn't too high. You can just basically it's annoying because you can't open a dispenser when you're crouched, which does mean when you reset it, you are gonna have to get hurt a little bit. But yeah, basically you can just look up and reset it because the ceilings aren't too high. So what I imagine we'll do when a tournament day comes around is I'll run upstairs and be doing all of the dirt stuff, and then my helpers can go and throw all of the armor back in. And oh, I missed one. Oh, why did I miss one? I gotta really slowly go and crouch my way over to here, place it down, and then really, no, forget that. I'm just gonna run and get hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Oh god, that really, I feel like I'm getting hurt more. I feel like I'm getting hurt more than last time. And I'm sorry, Fluffy. I know it. I know that you're like left sitting down here, but you really, really don't want to go in there. I just went in there and it's horrible. And hopefully you're enjoying the fresh air rather than, you know, sitting next to the smelly pigs in the Pick a Pet shop for a change. So yeah, this is how things are going. So what we need to do now is we need to link up these with these. So basically when the observer detects the grass, it's going to be going and setting off all of these droppers here. So we can have this one, I guess. Well, we're going to have to use some repeaters. We need to make sure these don't link. So I guess if this one goes round like this to there, then that one can kind of just go like that. Seems to fit in quite nicely. We can go and do the same with this one here. And basically, this is to make a pretty symmetrical pattern because every single side needs to be the same. So the good thing about it is once you've done one side and it works and it all fits in nicely, you can basically do the exact same thing with all of the other sides. This one can go around like that there. The repeater is only here. It's not to delay anything. It's just to make it so this redstone doesn't link up because otherwise it would be a bit of a mess. And then, you know, any grass block would end up setting up both of the droppers, which we don't want to have happen. And then that's it. Okay, that's all of the redstone for them. So this is pretty much working. Like if I just place these grass blocks down, that would be all working. But of course, I need to have my special automated method where I pull the lever. So let me just double check where the lever is. Is the lever there? Yep, the lever is here. So of course, this one is going to set off all of the redstone for these ones here. But it's also going to set off all of the redstone for the other ones. And that's just going to be a really simple case of just kind of having this redstone going in this direction and kind of linking up with all of the other ones at the same time as well. So, right then, what I think I should do. So this redstone needs to link up with all of these different pistons all over the place. So let's go and do it to here. And another thing I need to be careful of is I need to put down a repeater here, because once again, if this redstone was left there and this got set off, that would set off that dropper as well, which basically means as you set off, pull the lever down, it would go and set off a bunch of the droppers automatically, which is of course what we don't want to have happen. So what I think the easiest thing to do is go around the outside once again, making sure we don't link up any of this redstone. Just go around the entire, I should probably do that there as well. Yeah, go around the entire outside like this, and then when there's one of these pistons, I can kind of just loop it in like that and go and link it up there with that. So yeah, I want to have this one here just to make sure it doesn't set that one off there either. I think should I put one there as well? I think that might set that one off as well. And did I miss one down here? Yeah, just to be safe. And this doesn't need to be super duper fast redstone, so it doesn't really matter about the repeaters, because this is setting off the game, which it doesn't really matter about how fast it does it, because you're going to be waiting for the grass to grow either way, so it doesn't need to be super speedy in any way whatsoever. But yeah, this one can go around to here. And did I miss a piston? I did. There is ow, hurting myself. This is so annoying. The magma. This needs to loop around to this side. And keep an eye on me, by the way, Polly, because you know what I'm like with this redstone. I haven't tested any part of this redstone yet. I've just assumed it's all working. Does this look right so far, Polly? Does this look like it's going to work? Okay, Polly agrees with me, which means if it doesn't work, then it's both our faults rather than just my fault. I didn't actually want supervision. I just wanted to push some of the blame off, just because I just think the chance of this all working first time is going to be a bit of a miracle. Actually, Polly, do you want to lend me a hand? Can you fill up all of these droppers? You could do it from downstairs if you want, because the one in the middle you can't get, with just stuff. Just fill them with stuff. It doesn't have to be, we haven't really got loads of armor on us yet. Just put a bunch of stuff in the droppers, which means when I can test it, we can go and do that. And Fizzy, you can do the same. If you want to throw some cookies in the droppers and whatever, feel free to do the same. And by the way, can I just mention that while I've been here building my little pile of dirt, I turn around and a whole room has just appeared around me. My helpers have been working like crazy today, and I've been working as well, but they have been doing absolutely amazing. The whole minigame has just kind of built itself around me. And have I is it done? Oh, has this? Oh, yeah, I think I don't need to build this bit down here. I think that's all of the kicks. There's only 4 of the levers. I believe that might be all of them. What I could do before going downstairs is just do a quick test. If I pull... Oh, can I reach it? Oh, please let me reach it. There we go. So that has set them all going. And yeah, look, all of the pistons have just got pushed. And then the big test is that when I pull it again, that they actually get pulled back and the redstone doesn't stay stuck on. And there we go. So that part, at least, seems to work absolutely perfectly. Which is good, because that's kind of one of the more difficult, more kind of important parts of what we're doing here. So it's good that bit works. The thing we don't know whether it works, although to be honest, that was the part I was more worried about. So I'm expecting that this bit will work. Yeah, the bit we don't know is the droppers, the actual important part, the reason why all of this is here. We don't know if that works yet. So I'm going to go and test that. William, could you do me a favor? Can you go, can you grab these and can you just go a little bit crazy with these torches? So you can light up the whole room, but put them everywhere around these dirt blocks. So don't actually put them on the dirt blocks, but just surround them everywhere, because something that's really important is grass needs a decent amount of light. I don't know exactly how much light it is, but if it's dark at all, then the grass just isn't going to grow. So you know what? I might even put a little hole in the roof just for now to make sure. And then I can go downstairs and I can do a little bit of a test. So if I go down, well, I say downstairs, down the ladder. And oh yeah, there's going to be... There is going to be a proper entranceway here that I'm going to build around. I probably won't worry about it today, but that will be done. So if I go and pull the... I can't pull the lever, crouch. I need to stand up, pull the lever, and then crouch again. So there we go. That should have dropped out all of the pistons. And Polly, have you put a bunch of things? And did that one drop out? Oh, I might need to add a repeater, because I think that one just fired immediately. So I think there's one extra repeater. Yes, I did need to add them down here. I was correct. So yeah, that needs to go back down there like that. So as you can see, they are all pushed forward the way that they should be, which means we should have things eventually gradually dropping down from the ceiling above. So everyone be really, really careful not to pick anything up if something drops down. I'm gonna not stand here because it's literally like standing and watching grass grow, and I'm not gonna put you through that. But what I want to do is I want to look at what it looks like, because we've got this whole thing. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm gonna go up Tumble Tower. Look, we're right next to Tumble Tower here, and it's gonna be like the perfect place to go up to the top to have a view. I mean, not the easiest way to get up high to have a view, but probably one of the more fun ones. If you haven't seen this game, it's basically a game where you need to like flap these trapdoors to climb up, and then also flap down the other players. Luckily, there's no one else playing the game with me right now, so no one should be flapping the trapdoors to make me fall down. But yeah, it's never like easy to get a good overview of the mini games that I build, because I'm normally running around at ground level or running around inside of the games. It's always nice to take a break just to have a look around and kind of see what they all look like from above. And I'm getting pretty quick at Tumble Tower to be honest. It's a game that we haven't played in a really long time, but it used to always be like one of our go-to mini games whenever we weren't sure what to play. The fact that it takes like no time to reset, and it's like the easiest game to understand. Get to the top of the tower, don't fall down, is pretty much all you need to know about this mini game. So this is probably going to be high enough to get a good view. Obviously, it's got my little hole in the in the top down there, which I used to let light in. But this is actually kind of just a nice place to get in a view of the entire Funland. Oh, look at that game! That's the freeze game. That's what I added. Monkey 2007 King. That was the mini game that he was adding. He was building for why I added him to the Love Garden. That one looks really cool from above, and of course you can see a whole load of the town as well. The doggy disco really stands out actually. Anyway, the game we're building today. Oh, hello, William. Peekaboo, William. It looks like we're playing was it Heidi Hole? What's that game called? Mohole. Looks like we're playing Mohole. He's poking his little head out. Anyway, let's go downstairs. And oh, hello, Missy. And let's go and have an actual look inside of the game, and let's see whether any of the items have dropped down from above. They should have by now, to be honest. They should have by now. And remember, even if they haven't, the thing is there would be like 4 of these. So I think this is the cookie that fell down already before, but there is going to be like 4 times the chance of them falling down, because the problem with my lovely world is it's all something fell down. Finally, something fell down. It was a beaver. So yeah, there's going to be like 4 of these, because it's all just going to happen a little bit slower in my lovely world, just because it's laggy. Just everything happens slower, so it is going to be a little bit different compared to if you build it in one of your worlds. But with all 4 of these going at the same time, there's going to be a good chance that something's going to drop down. Sadly though, it looks like nothing has dropped down yet. I was expecting something to have fallen for now. Let's just go and have a look upstairs, because maybe there's a problem with the redstone or something. All of the droppers should have something in by now. So yeah, it looks like just none of the grass is spread. I think we've just been quite unlucky. Something else that I don't really know is like what affects when the grass spreads. Obviously, I know about like having it light and stuff, but I don't know whether there needs to be like players near it or anything, or far away is something else that is going to happen. I just want one bit of grass to spread, because remember, the first bit is always slow because we just need like these few bits to spread, but then it will start speeding up. But grass can spread kind of diagonally, so it's not like it only has to be one of these 4 to spread. It could spread to this one here. Then of course, when this one's grass, then that could spread to any of the ones that are around it, and it will gradually get quicker and quicker and quicker. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs on the inside. I'm going to sit in the corner here, and I'm going to sit and watch it. Oh, wait a minute. An apple went down. I saw it. Let's go upstairs. Ow. Excuse me, Polly. Ow. An apple fell. I saw it. So that means we should have the grass spread. Okay, that's good, because I was starting to get a little bit panicky that it would be too slow. So imagine 4 of these all going at the same time. And now this first one has gone here. Then the chances of the rest spreading is going to be quicker. It means that the middle one can be spread to as well, and it would keep going. So there we go. The redstone all seems to be working perfectly. So when the game would end, I would just go and pull the lever again, and it would pull all of these back, and then I'd be ready to reset it. So what I'm going to do now, seeing as all of the outside of the game is already finished being built, I'm going to rebuild all of this redstone again 3 more times, and then I'm going to make a nicer entranceway here, because that's a little bit ugly. Basically, I'm just going to cover it up with a bunch of orange wall. We really only need 1 entrance here. I don't need to have them on all sides. And then that's going to be the Magmatch game, 100% built and ready to play, which means, of course, in the next episode, we can go and have ourselves a Magmatch tournament. And speaking of the next episode, as always, I will leave a link down in the description straight to the episode if you want to go and watch it now. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!